girls, it's Miss Fung. Hope you're doing well today. I thought today we'd do something a little different. I was really disappointed when I couldn't take you guys to the Getty Museum a couple weeks ago. So I thought, well, why not take you anyway? So I think today we're gonna go to the Getty Museum. And then hopefully when this all blows over, we can all really go to the Getty Museum. Maybe not this year, but next year for sure, maybe with your kindergarten class. But join me, so let's go see what's at the museum. Let's visit the Getty Museum today. First, we're going to take a bus to get to the museum. We'll take a really long bus ride on the freeway, but you'll know we're there when you can see the Getty Museum at high on the hill off of the 405 freeway. When you get off the bus, we're going to walk through the lovely grounds of the Getty Museum. See all the beautiful trees. We will arrive at a station to board a tram. A tram is a special train, except it doesn't have wheels. You can look outside and see all the things around the Getty Center, and maybe you'll even spot a deer. You'll end up at the Getty Museum. You'll see a flight of stairs, and at the very top you'll see a very interesting statue. Look closely and see if you can spot what he's holding in his hand. Look close. What do you think it is? If you guessed a frog, you would be right. You'll notice that the Getty Center is surrounded by beautiful gardens and plants, and you'll arrive at the center where you're going to meet your tour guide. A tour guide, or also called a docent, will show you around the museum. She might bring you into a building where there's beautiful old pictures. Look at the picture on this wall. Look closely at the picture. Who is that man? Do you think he's rich or poor? Look what he's wearing. Look what he's doing. What do you think his job is? There's all kinds of things you can think about when you look at an old picture. What do you think? How does it make you feel? There's no right or wrong answer with art. You just have to appreciate it and enjoy it. There are also furniture from long ago in the museum. Look at this piece. What do you think it is? Does it look like something you've seen before? Could it be a bed? Next, your docent might bring you into a room where you might see giant tapestries. Tapestries are old rugs that people use for walls and floors. Look at the details in this tapestry. What do you see in it? Are they on land or water? Can you see animals in the picture? After the docent leaves, I get to take you around the museum and show you things that I like. One of the first places we'll go is to see the painting Irises by Vincent van Gogh. Iris is a very famous painting by the painter. Vincent van Gogh also has a drawing of a postman at the Getty Museum as well. He used to like to paint pictures of himself, which are called self-portraits. He always wasn't smiling. He always had a frown on his face, and he didn't have a happy life when he was alive. One time he was so angry that he cut off a piece of his ear. Then he painted a picture of himself with a bandage. This picture isn't at the Getty though, but there's many others that he has all over the world. One of my favorite paintings of his is called Sunflowers. I love the bright colors. Another famous painting of Vincent van Gogh is called Starry Night. You can see that in New York City if you ever go there. I went there once with Bryce. There are so many paintings you can see at the Getty. I'll just show you a few. This is one of my favorites. It's a woman sitting down. What do you think she's wearing? Do her clothes look like yours and mine? Do you think she's rich or poor? Look at what's in the background. Maybe they're cousins, or maybe they're friends, or mother and daughter. Are those crowns on their heads? Those dresses are awfully pretty. Here's an interesting picture at the Getty. It's a picture of Noah's Ark. We've been to Noah's Ark. Take a few minutes and just look at all the details. See if you can identify some animals. Here's another picture I like to show the boys and girls. What do you see in the picture? Is it a party? Is it a parade? Are they protesting? Look at the faces in the crowd. What kind of faces do you see there? There are also sculptures at the Getty. Those are not paintings. Those are made of usually clay or marble or stone. This one's one of my favorites. It's called Boy with a Dragon. Can you see the dragon? Look closely. How old do you think he is? Would you play with a dragon? Here's another interesting sculpture. What is that? Is it a man? Is it an animal? Take a closer look. Here's one of our favorite sculptures. It's the head of a man. I don't know who he is, but I think the expression on his face is really interesting. Do you think you can make that face? Take a look at it. Try to make that face. I asked some boys and girls in the past to do that too. Do you think he's happy? Even Miss Ponce is not sure. Do you think he smells something funny? Or that's just the way he looks? Have fun and try it yourself. One thing I like to show the boys and girls before we go outside is my favorite painting. Sometimes paintings tell stories, and this painting has a story. It's called Venus and Adonis. Venus is the girl, and Adonis is her boyfriend. She's holding on to him because he's going to go to war, and she doesn't want him to go. You know, the sad part of the story is, I'll tell it to you, but it's really sad, is that he ends up going, and he gets killed by a pig. I know it's a sad story, but I really think the painting's beautiful. And I like how there's dogs leading the way as well. I like dogs. If we have time, I'd take you guys outside to a magical wall.
What does it sound?
It's like touching.
Oh, yours makes the walls. Listen.
Well, I hope you enjoyed our visit to the Getty Center. Even though we didn't go this year, hopefully next year we'll be able to go. And if you want to see more about the Getty Museum, you can check out their website or go on YouTube. See you tomorrow, boys and girls. Hope you have a great day. Bye.